Good evening, folks. My name is Johan Hattingh. Next to me is my wife, Leonie Hattingh, my partner in this business, or I think sometimes I'm the partner. Am I the partner?
Yes, you're the partner.
Okay, I'm the partner. So we would really love for you to sit back, relax. We're not selling you anything tonight. We are giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. So tonight is really you are at the right place at the right time. If it came across your mind right now, is this where I want to be? You know what? You're absolutely at the right place, and we would love for you to make notes tonight. To make you can even take photos on your screen if you want to. I would just like to say to everybody on tonight's call, we would just like to thank Heike and Geraldine Berg, whose meeting this actually is, and they have asked us to stand in for them tonight. So we're really privileged to share on their behalf and on everybody else's behalf with you tonight. So we thought it fit not to do this on ourselves or on our own. We thought it fit to actually brought a team, and we brought team members in our business to share with us tonight. And I would like to, on that high note, like to hand over to Leonie, my wife, to just to explain to you how we got to know about this amazing business opportunity. So Leonie, over to you.
Thank you, Johan. Yes, and welcome everybody on the call. And from my side as well, I just want to thank Heike and Geraldine, who introduced me to this business. Johan was not a partner before, he came on board later. So yes, it's a great privilege to stand in for you, and it's an honor. In short, I want to quickly explain what this is all about, or how we came about, Johan and I. I used to be the mum's taxi in our household, and 2018, I got fired by the last child, and she decided to go study in Potchefstroom. So all of a sudden, I lost my purpose. And not even to mention a shortage of money because of having a student. So far with accommodation and study fees, we really shortened an income. And I started this business opportunity only for the money, but it's changed so much. My life has been turned around completely in the 2 years that we're involved. So you can relax, as Johan said. We're not selling anything. We just want to share with you the hope that there is. You know, a lot of people think that there's no opportunities out there, especially in these times where some people's salaries has been cut. We know of people that even lost their jobs, but it's not true. You know, there's abundance out there for every one of us. We must just find the right opportunity, and like we did. I never thought see myself as a leader, but this has developed me as a person. It's totally changed me as a person. So I want you all to keep an open mind, listen to the whole story up until the end, before you make your own, get your own impression of what this is all about. This is a lot of fun. We've been traveling for the last week, so I'm very, very excited of where our business, me and Johan's business, are going until the end of the year. So relax and sit back, make yourself a cup of coffee, enjoy the next 45 to an hour with us. Johan, will you kick off with who's up next?
Yes, folks, I would just like to, for all the leaders on the call, you're welcome to, for those of you that actually have a lead team app, you're really welcome to, so let's just get the admin out of the way. Really welcome to punch that into your lead team app tonight. The event code is 9607. Folks, now that we have that out of the way, I would just like to say to you and start off, and I'm going to introduce somebody, one of our team members, and actually a friend. You'll notice that if you join this amazing business, you'll actually gain a lot of friends. And today I can say that all the friends that we've made with this business is actually closer to us than what my brothers are and my sisters are, you know, and that's the reality. So we really, if you're looking for a business to gain friends and some family, this is the right place. I would like to say to you all tonight, you know, if money wasn't the issue, what would you have spent most of your time on? You know, would it be time with your family, time with your kids. Like in our case, we would love to do that. And for us, it's actually all about time freedom. Money can buy certain things, but time is so much more of a commodity that we just don't have anymore. And we actually have to choose to spend our time wisely on this time that we spend on planet Earth, because you all have an expiry date. And that's the reality, folks. So, choose wisely on your time, because it's all about time freedom for us. And we've seen that the ability and the opportunity is for everybody, but it's for people to say, yes, I'd like to be part of this. Here's my hand. And that's how simple it is. So up next, I would like to introduce one of our friends, family members, one of my brothers. He's a gold executive director in this business, Johan van Buren, who's going to deal with the first few slides. Johan, you're welcome to unmute yourself, open your mic, and share with us the first few slides, please.
Thank you, Johan. Thank you so much to you and Leonie and Hattingh and Geraldine for me to share this opportunity with the rest of the meeting tonight. It's such a privilege to walk this walk with you guys. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just start off right here. As you can see on the slide, that's what we call the 40-40-40 curse. So what happened is a gentleman in America by the name of Robert Kiyosaki wrote a few books, and he wrote this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and as well as the cash flow quadrant. And in his book, he explains this 40-40 curses. As well, it's easy as simple as that. Say you leave school, and the big thing about it is that we don't get taught at school about finances. If there was a subject at school that will teach us about finances, we all would have been better off today. But what we as children get taught from a very young age in our homes is that one day you will leave the house, you will have to go either study or seek for a job, and then you will work for the man. And this is what at 40-40 means. Say you plus money, you start at the age of 20 years working, up to the age of 65, which is the retired age. You'll work for 40 years, 40 hours a week, and you end up walking away with 40% less on your last check. That accumulates over the time period. You will earn about 480 paychecks. Okay. Unfortunately, 160 of them will go to the taxman, which is very, very sad. And if you accumulate all those life working years, you will have actually 2 years annual leave, which is actually nothing in about 40 years. So unfortunately, today, and even today in Africa, only 1 out of 100 people can actually afford it to retire. I know a lot of people at the age of 65, almost 70, that cannot retire. They have to go and seek more opportunities or another work or another job just to keep on spending their lifestyle that they created. So this is the cash flow quadrant Robert Kiyosaki talks about. And it's just simply, I call it SB. Now, SB was from rags to riches. Now, I will explain to you why I say that. If you look at the left-hand side of the quadrant, you'll see that there's an E and an S that stand for employee or self-employed. Unfortunately, 90% of the world's population, either you work for the boss or you will be self-employed. And when you're self-employed, let me tell you something. You're self-employed, you still work for the boss. 10% of the wealth are generated from that side. Now, and if you look at the right-hand side, you'll see that there's the business owners and the investors, and there's 10% of the world's population that generates 90% of the wealth. So what we want to offer you tonight is we want to get people out of the employee and the self-employed mindset, from active paycheck to paycheck, into the right-hand quadrant, where we have a system-driven business where we can offer you, and you will make money passively, okay? Which means that there will be an overflow in your finances, and you can create, and you are your own boss. You're not an employee anymore. You don't work for yourself, but where you can have time freedom and financial freedom. And but it's over 2 to a 5 year period. So any new business that you start, ask me, I've started many businesses, it will take you up to 5 years or 2 or 3. It depends on what you put in, just to turn it around and or create for yourself a passive income. And also with that comes the time freedom. So can I get the next slide, please, Johan? Okay, so unfortunately, some of us, we have this big dreams. Everybody's got these big dreams that you want to travel the world, or you want to spend on a new car, a new 4x4, whatever your dream might be. Everybody, luckily for us, we're all sorts. We're not we're all different people, so everybody's got different choice and dreams or whatever. But unfortunately, you have to shrink your dreams to attain your income. When you become your own owner, or your business owner, or your own boss, you can expand your income and then you can attain your dreams. So that is the choice that we want to leave with you tonight. And this slide just normally explains the traditional way of thinking against the new way of thinking, which I call the ultimate gig opportunity. And it just simply says network marketing. With the traditional old way, I can tell you, I was in retail for many years. 20% will go always to the production, and 80% will go to advertising and marketing. Whereas word of mouth, you will see that 56% goes to research and development, while 44% will actually go to us, meaning you, the associates, and and to the M5M, which you will hear about later on. So this explains in short what it is the manufacturer to you, to your social network or your customer in this business, what we want to offer you tonight. So with that, I want to end off my side of this presentation and hand over to the next person. And I want you just to sit there and relax, enjoy, and take in as much as you can. I thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Johan. That was very informative, and it's definitely a book to read. It really changed my way of thinking and the way I think about business. Okay, next up, I want to tell you about the 3 mega trends that's trending today. For instance, you won't ever think of opening a DVD shop today, because that's time. Yeah, it's past tense. So Paul St. Paulser wrote a book a few years ago about where he's an American economist, and he investigates trends. He looks at what is the next big thing. And he predicted the health and wellness industry more than 10 years ago. And we can see that everywhere we go, you can just go into any of the health shops. It's $1 trillion industry already. It includes the whole fitness industry, the whole weight loss industry, the whole beauty industry. So it's everything outside the medical box. So it's natural supplements versus pharmaceuticals, because our environment changes every day. So we need to adapt, and people want to live longer and they want to look better. So that is definitely something to get involved with in the health and wellness industry. The next one is direct selling. You all know, before COVID, we used to go to shops. We have freedom to move around. And since hard lockdown, even Johan got to know direct selling and how to order stuff online. Like our 2 kids in their 20s, they just order everything online. So that's a massive industry that's going to grow rapidly within the next few coming years. And then social entrepreneurship. We've got one, Mission 5 million, as Johan mentioned that as well, but you'll hear a bit about that later. It is social entrepreneurship where our company gives back to the community, where we try to help starving kids, malnutrition kids, 5 million of them. So Paul St. Paulser said, this is the big 3 industries. If you can get your big toe in the middle, something that's involved, that includes these industries, you have the opportunity to be a multimillionaire. And that is where I want to introduce you with the company we were involved with, and that's Manatech.
Yes.
Now, 2 years ago, Johan and I didn't know anything about Manatech, so I was completely skeptical, and I thought, okay, it's one of those things. But Manatech, let me give you a bit of background, is founded in 1994 in Dallas, Texas. So we're 27 years old, so not a fly-by-night company. We operate in 26 countries already, and our CEO wants to take this company to 100 countries within the next 5 years. We publicly traded on NASDAQ, one of the biggest stock exchanges in the world, under the ticket MTEX, already since 1999. Mission 5 million, as we said, that's the heart of Manatech. And that is how it started in South Africa as well, via a feeding program in the Cape Province. Manatech is the innovators of glyconutrition technology, which is a science-based technology, plant-based nutrients that helps us with our cell-to-cell communication in our bodies. Okay, so the first time I heard about glyconutrition, I thought, okay, I need to be a scientist to look into this products. But yes, there is a product, but I'm telling you, I am not a sales lady. This business opportunity was everything against my personality. I wouldn't have been able to speak to people on a Zoom call 2 years ago. So glyconutrition works on cell-to-cell communication. There's an example of an enlarged cell. It always reminds me of a tennis ball with a little hairy things on, and that is tentacles, and that is how they communicate with each other. So your cells are responsible to recognize when any danger cell enters your body. It's also responsible for your whole immune system, your brain function, as well as your digestive function. Each one of us has got about 37 trillion of little guys in our bodies, and they need the right food on a daily basis. Otherwise, your body, which is a miracle, can't do what it's supposed to do. We need 8 essential glyconutrients on a daily basis. That is a plant-based nutrient, but we only get in our food 6. And you know why? It's because of pollution, it's green harvesting, it's all that stuff about food that we all know, preservatives. So we don't get the right nutrition. There's a nice website that you can more than welcome to write down and go play around about it. It's all about the products, it's all about the studies, it's all published on that website. Okay, a bit about the products. We don't have a lot of time to go into detail with the products, but this product is everybody can use it. Since even when you're not born yet, since a pregnant mother can use it. We have more than 130 registered patents on the product. So that means nobody else can manufacture our products. We've got a 90-day money-back guarantee. Where can you get this? Where can you go buy a supplement and then use it for 3 months and take it back and say, sorry, I want my money back? That is exactly what Manatech does. Our products are NSF certified for purity and safety. That means it's safe, and what's on the label at the outside is inside. And Manatech put more than $50 million back into research and development to better our products as often as they can. Our products are tested on humans, not animals. 17 on double-blind placebo tests, with 17 of them are human clinical studies. So anybody can use these products. It's not medicine. I must just make the disclaimer that this won't cure a disease, but it enables your body. It feeds your body so that your body can take care of whatever health issue you have. Okay, next up, it's my privilege to introduce to you.
Brand new,
and those of you who don't know what this means, don't worry. If you do become part of our family, you will know what this means. I had the privilege to meet her last week on our road trip. Geraldine and I was on a road trip in the whole of Durban, and we met with Natasha Futcher in Richards Bay, and she is only 1 month in this involved in Manatech, and she went to the level of director. You will, as we explain the compensation plan, you will see what it means to be a director. So well done, Natasha. We are very, very proud of you, and it's an honor to have you on our call tonight. We would like you to share us what happened since you started the Manatech product. You can just unmute yourself and tell us.
Thank you, Johan and Leonie. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share my testimony with all of you tonight. I would like to thank my presidential upline, Johan and Leonie Hattingh, Sebastian and Brach Kamstra, Heike and Geraldine Berg, and Johan and Yolandi Dixon. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Natasha Futcher from Richards Bay, and like any normal woman, I have tried every program and product on the shelf to shake off weight and try to keep it off, but nothing ever worked. I have always considered cycling as the solution to all my bad eating habits, but as you get older, you soon realize that the latter no longer works. A few months ago, after visiting my sister, she introduced me to Manatech's Impact and took me along to exercise with her at their local gym. I could feel the difference in my body and lungs. The energy the impact gave me was unreal. I did not feel tired at all, and I could feel my lungs had more oxygen than normal. From there, the bug bit me, and I met Yolandi Dixon, who told me about the fat loss challenge, and that is where I got introduced to the Manitex Oso-Lean. I lost over 40 centimeters in 2 months' time and could already feel a difference in my clothes after the 3rd week. Meanwhile, people started stopping me in town and work, asking me what I was doing. I then realized that it's not my words, but my story that is going to change someone else's life with these amazing Manitex products, as the results speak for themselves. So basically, what my testimony boils down to is that once Manitex becomes part of your lifestyle, your body can finally function optimally. Thank you. Back to you, Johan and Leonie.
Thank you so much, Natasha. It was very nice to see you again, and send all our love to Clinton as well. Okay, next up, we also, I don't know what's happening, but everybody's ranking up. We've got a new goal director.
Brand new,
Carol Kolovos, to tell us what is her favorite product and what happens when she starts using the products. Welcome, Carol.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much, Johan and Leonie, for giving me this opportunity to talk, and of course my upline, Heike and Geraldine Berg as well. I mean, I know I'm in the most phenomenal team. I'm thinking everybody says it, but thank you for all your love and support. So when Johan asked me to share my story today on product, I've been on Manitex for about a year now, and it's difficult to pick the stories. I mean, for myself, I've had a chronic iron problem that's no more there. Like Natasha was saying, everybody in this house we joined the fat loss challenge last year, everybody lost, but I think my latest story that really changed my life is my father-in-law in Cape Town. So in February of this year, you know, my mother always saying my father's not doing so well, but and at February they got back from the doctor and they said there's problems. At that point in time, his kidney, for the test that he's been, not on medical aid, you know, they're pensioners, one salary in that house, it's pretty scary. His kidneys were 3% away from going for dialysis.
Yep.
Okay. And at that point in time, my mother also said he's half the man he was, a big Greek guy. He's not eating anymore. He's got no energy. They stay on a 3rd floor of a flat. He's struggling to get up the stairs. He's not eating. They don't know what to do. Nothing is helping that they've been prescribed. And I think at that point in time, my mother-in-law was for the first time just fully honest with me. So of course, I've got the Manitex products on my side, and I said I'll ship it down for them. Not a problem, easy enough. The only thing is they must take it as prescribed. I think it was two weeks later when my mother and I spoke for the first time. She says, Carol, you won't believe he started gaining weight. He's starting to eat. And I think it's 6 weeks later that he went for another test, and they say that there's been improvement in his kidneys. And this was the first improvement in months. From there, I mean, I get goosies at this point in time still. We had the privilege to go down a while back in May. And I could see, you know, my father is back to normal. He's weight gain, he's got energy, the kidney, the appetite's there. My mother says actually more than normal, he's sleeping better and snoring less. I don't know how much that is true. I haven't been in that house for quite some time. And the products that we shipped down was Ambertose, Omega, GI Pro Balance, because 70% of your immune sits in your gut, and then of course Impact for the energy. And my father is like my mother says he's like a little boy when his Manitex arrives every month. And that's my story for tonight. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you, Johan.
Thank you so much, Carol, and hello to Dawn as well. Awesome story. And yes, you know, once you feed your body the right nutrition, your body fixes the problem that you have health-wise. So this product is absolutely amazing, and it's plant-based, it's gluten-free, it's all natural. Okay, next up we have an amazing couple, Jaco and Yolandi Dixon, all the way from Meyerton. They're also flying in this business. They are like skipping the ranks. And we're very excited to have you on the call tonight.
They're making money and changing lives.
Yes, they are executive directors all the way from Meyerton. Tell us, Jaco and Yolandi, why did you start Manatech? Why did you start your business in Manatech? You can just unmute yourselves.
Yeah, evening, guys. Thank you very much, Johan and Leonie. Well, guys, I'd like to take this opportunity. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing upline as Brach and Sebastian Kamstra and Heike and Geraldine Berg, and obviously Johan and Leonie. You guys are awesome, such great leaders, and we really appreciate you guys. So, bit of background. Our story is last year. Obviously, we know the challenges of lockdown in 2020. So me and Yolandi, we are self-employed, and we know that being entrepreneurs, you should not have all your eggs in one basket. So we have 4 different businesses that we generate income from. And lockdown came last year, and we soon found out that all our eggs were in one basket, and we were working with public. That was our big thing. So a friend of ours introduced us to Manatech, and our initial why started just for us to start generating an extra income. But over the year that we've actually done this business, our why has actually changed a bit. So yeah.
Our why has changed, and I believe that our why will still change a lot while doing this business. So, but currently, why we're doing this business, it's our own business. We can still work together as a team, as a couple. We manage ourselves, but this time we have a great upline, an amazing upline that everyone is talking about, that's helping us to do this business to the best of our ability. And then obviously we can still work with people that we have a passion for. We can share amazing products with them that's making a huge difference in their lives. And then obviously we can also help people generate income, extra income, or just an income. And but our most current why we're doing the business is that we are now building on our pension funds, working on our pension funds. We are upskilling ourselves, learning more about business and enjoying the business. And then we have a business that moves with us wherever we go. So we can move to another town if we would like, to another country if we would like. We have a business that's with us. But my favorite part why we're doing this business is we are leaving our kids a legacy. Thanks, Johan.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, you too. It's always nice to see you and the nice energy that you have. We can really see that you enjoy your business. And yes, we have a lot of fun while we make money. Okay, next up, we have Nolien from Van Buren, Johan's wife, all the way from the Western Cape again, to tell us why she started doing Manatech. And if you're a gold executive director, this is where a really nice check comes in. So Nolien, over to you, and remember to do the slide as well for us.
Thank you very much, Johan and Leonie. I just want to thank you guys as my first presidential upline. I just want to thank Heike and Geraldine Berg for signing me up into this business. They are my enrollers and my mentors. And yes, I just want to thank also the team, because without the team, it will never be possible. So yeah, when I started this business, I was very scared. I was out of shape. I was not the healthiest person. And when I started this business, I was very skeptical. I looked at a slides and info session like this that you are looking at tonight, and I was so skeptical. I thought for myself, I will never be able to do this. First of all, I'm always very shy. I'm not bold. I would do well one-on-one, but not in meetings like this. And yeah, and as time went past by and I started using the products, it became a thing of not only being hearing about the products, but seeing it for myself and really using the products. And I really fell in love with the products and the health that it gave my family. And based on that, I could see an entire new platform where I could help people and reach out to people. Today, I do this business not only for finances or for everything changed. I do this business to really help people, to help my team, to help people, show people that they can be better than they think they can be. And then also, I really do this business because I want to break the generational curse of poverty. We all come from lives where we were not taught to stand up and break the poverty, mentality that we have in our lives, and we as children just go on and on and on. And we really want to set a new ground for our children. We really want to set. All my children's got business accounts with Manatech, and I am so thankful because my daughter and my sons don't have to go and stand behind a till to go and work to get income. They can go out and live their dream, and basically then live their dream. They don't have to go and work to make ends meet because everything has been set for them. Okay, so that's why I do Manatech. So why Manatech? Now the question is, why not Manatech? And if not this, then what? Because there's not a lot of things with integrity out there. And this company, I can really say, like I said, it's not about what I heard anymore. It's something that I've experienced, and it still got me passionate. It still got me so exciting. And I really can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. And this business you can do part-time. You can choose your hours when you buy a business. You can basically take 1 or 2 hours to build your business on the sideline. You can really just take the time that you need to build this business. It doesn't have to be all the time. You can do it on your time. Online business, you can do it anywhere in the world. We moved from the Eastern Cape to the Western Cape. And because I actually sold my businesses to do this full time, I could pick up my business and I could move from the Eastern Cape to the Western Cape without worrying about a shop or, business commitments or children or, things like that. So you can do it anywhere. No risk company. It's basically just a few rand, and if you don't want to do it, it's not a lot that you lose. We've got a 90-day money-back guarantee, so any customer of yours, if your client is not happy, he gets his money back. Okay, you can create yourself unlimited income. Unlimited income, you can decide how much you want to earn. If you go to your boss and you say, but listen, I want 2,000 Rand extra this month, he's going to laugh at you and he's going to say, no, I think you're crazy. In what world do you live? So, but with this company, you can easily earn an income of 10,000 Rand if you follow the process. There's so many ways to earn, and basically, you can decide what you want to earn. You can do this business globally. If you've got friends in the UK, if you've got friends in Dubai, Australia, USA, wherever you are, you can do this business, and you can really build a massive business. Incentive holidays. This year we have the Mauritius trip. Every year we've got a trip where you can go. So if you love traveling, this is the reason why you can build this business. So it's a turnkey business. Basically, turnkey means you can climb into this car, you can start the key, and you can drive. And you don't have stock to carry, you don't have deliveries to do. You don't, you can just climb in. There's a system all in place. You can just, you can just move and make it happen. So, and then I think the last ones that's very, very important why Manatech is there's this amazing structure in place with leadership training, mentoring events, a lot of tools and resources. We are taught to set goals and to reach them, and also to dream again, and also to have to think about our retirement. And this we do together as a team. You can't do this alone. We do it as a team, and there's 100% success rate in this business if you stick to the system. Thank you, Johan.
Well, thank you so much, Nolene. That was awesome. You know what? I can see how you've personally developed in a very short time, just over a year or a year and a half now that you guys are in the business. I can see how you've grown. Folks, I need to say this to you. None of us are professional speakers. We all just love and adore this business because it actually gives us the opportunity to help a lot of other people. And we really help people with their health, and we help people with a second or a third, for some people, and a fourth income. That's the reality, folks, with this business. So you would probably ask yourself, so if this is then there's such a great company with the world's best products ever, because nobody else can offer what we have. Nobody has glyconutrition, folks. Nobody has Ambrotose. And the only company on planet Earth that can offer that is Manatech. And that's why we're so special. But there's a third reason why we're so special. And this is all about making an extra income. You know, like Nolene had said, for some people, it's about 10,000 Rand. For some, it's more. So you can really earn as much money with this business as you want to. And it's really up to you. It's just doing the work. We call it activity. That's what you need to put into to be successful in this business. So folks, how do you make money? I'm always excited when it gets to this point, because this is for me personally, working in a bank, still on a full-time basis, and I'm just part-time in this, and we are just enjoying every minute of it, every day of our lives, because this is really my escape from the corporate environment. Folks, there's really two ways for you to enter or to get involved with this amazing business. The first way is you can become a customer. And to become a customer, it's really for free. You don't have to pay a registration fee. Everything is online. So you register online, you get a profile, you place your own product order, you pay Manatech directly, because this is a direct sales company. You pay Manatech, and Manatech delivers the products to your house or your office, whichever address you would prefer. And they deliver those products to you within 5 working days. That's how fantastic this is. The second choice, which is always, you know, from a financial perspective, is the one that I would go for always, 9 out of 10 times, and that is to become an associate. Now, folks, to become an associate, like normal businesses, if you start a business, it's a couple of million Rand that you would have to put down, and then you work like a slave for your business. In this business, it's completely different. There's only an associate fee of 710 Rand. Folks, that's like really nothing. You know, and that's why we've said that there's no risk. It's actually 600 Rand, but the 110 Rand is purely just to get your business in a box delivered at your address. And what's really important is for every person that orders products from Manatech, every person that orders products, qualify from day one 20% loyalty points. That is an amazing, it's like getting 20% back of what you've purchased right away, and it accumulates over time. And that's the exciting part about loyalty points. Now, folks, Manatech is a company that's got 6 different bonus structures. We've won the award for, I think, the last 3 years in a row for the most progressive. And people are really making money with this business. You've seen tonight, you know, everybody's so excited about this because it's so, actually, it's, you know, you can't not be part of this. And one of the first ways of actually making money is really, and it's what it says, it's a first order. So if you introduce a customer to these products and they place an order tomorrow, so let's say you join tonight and tomorrow you talk to your neighbor and they purchase products, you will earn 20% of that value that they have purchased the very next month. That's how exciting it is. No requirement, no maximum or minimum volume that you need. You can actually earn literally from day one. Now, just to put it in simple terms, you know, to give it an example, if that order was 1,000 Rand, you would get 200 Rand paid into your account. And there's no limitation with reference to how many customers you can have. The company says you can have as many customers as you want. And that's the exciting part, folks, about the first bonus that you can qualify for. Now, when you're an associate and when you register as an associate, because as an associate, there's only 2 things that you need to do. And I'm going to get to that now because it's so exciting. We say to you the company says the first thing that you need to do is actually you enroll, and then you get yourself a product order. And the reason for that is, folks, I don't know if you've tried to sell something or to market something to another person, but you haven't tried or haven't used the same product. It's really difficult, and we recommend that you would use these products because, folks, like I've said, nobody's got Ambrotos, nobody's got Manopol, and these are the two flagship products of this company. So when you eat these products, and trust me, we're eating these products on a daily basis. People often say to me, Johan, I just want what you have. Just give me what you have. And it's then a simple discussion from there. Now, folks, what we're saying is when you eat the products, you become a product of the product. And we recommend that you get yourself about a product order of about 1,500 Rand. I know lots of people that are actually ordering 5,000 and more from the pharmacies or wherever, products that actually does not even remotely can be compared to these products. So we recommend that you get yourself an order, and that is by doing that, you will also add or contribute rather to the Mission 5 Million program, which Leonie had said it's so dear to us, which is actually the heart of the company. Now, folks, then the excitement starts. Now you're registered. Now you're eating these products, and you feel the difference in your body. Bear in mind, everything is natural. Everything is plant-based. So you can't make you can't make a mistake. You can't overdose on these products. And this is where the hope, sharing the hope starts. You know, we literally start with customers. And when you actually help a few people with their product needs, actually the company says, because you've introduced them to the business, we will actually pay you an additional bonus. So folks, what you need is, and for the example we've put up tonight is about 5 customers, just so that you know. So you need about 5 customers, and their total order is in excess of 500 point volumes, because point volume is purely the international currency, if you want to call it that. It's a system that the company introduced to help us to operate globally. So point volume is the global currency in Manatech. And if you have 500 points of volume in your, can I call it your online pod, like we talk in direct sales, is the company says, okay, here's an extra 1,000 Rand for you for just doing that. And the company will pay you that every month. Now, folks, when you up that volume to 1,000, the company will then up the payment to you as well. And they'll up it to another 10%, in other words, sorry, from 15 to 20%. So that gives you an idea of how simple it is to actually earn an income. It's really that simple. Now, the next slide is really about, you know, duplicating yourself. If you can actually get a few customers together and your total turnover in your online pod is 500 or more points. Now, there's no limitation. There's really no limitation. You can make as much money and you can introduce as many customers as you want to. But the next level is, for me, it's really where the excitement starts. This is where this is really going the next level. And you can actually introduce 2 people and show them exactly what you've done, get a few customers, their turnovers on their online business is over 500 point volume each. The company says, because you are so gracious and you've introduced these people, we will pay you another 1,000 Rand extra every month for as long as you and those people are ordering the total volume. That's how exciting it is. Now, folks, the next level is obvious, and this is where the company, I say it's obvious because the company has really done all the hard work. When you introduce another 2, so the company is already paying you for that first few customers in your online pod. You introduce 2 people, the company says there's another 1,000 Rand. You introduce another 2 people, the company says there's another 1,500 Rand for you. And thereafter, every 2, team 6, team 8, and team 10, the company says every time there's an extra 2,000. So you've heard Nolene earlier on saying it's so easy to make 10,000 Rand with this business, because that's what it entails. It's a few customers and a few associates that are actually sharing hope with other people. That's how you can make money with this amazing business. But folks, it's impossible to go into all 6 the commission structures that we have tonight. What I'd like to do is just show you the next level is then leadership income, which is, this is so special to me because, when you first see it, you say, okay, me working in the banking industry, you all know people working in the banking industry, they are all very skeptical, probably as much as I was. So when you first see this, you say, is it possible? And I'd like to say to you tonight, yes, it is possible. I've seen it with my own eyes. So if seeing is believing for you, this is the right business for you. Folks, I'm going to start on this circle, and it's starting here on the left-hand side. You've heard that some people tonight are already directors. They're earning an income between 750 to 3,000 Rand because it's all relating to their turnover. And you'll see that I've listed here in brackets a number 15 there, 60 there, and 200 there. Now, what that entails is purely, it's the number of children that are malnutritioned that we are feeding for free with this amazing business. So besides the fact that we're helping people with their health challenges, we're helping people to make money, we're also feeding malnutrition kids around the world, and they're getting the product for free. So at that very level, you're already feeding 15 kids. At the next level, where you're talking about executive director, which is you helping 4 people to get to director level, you're going to executive director level, and now your income is close to about 10,000 Rand, and you're helping 60 kids every month. The next level is a gold executive director. That's exciting. That's where a lot of people say, oh man, this is just too good to be true. And your income now is about 20,000 Rand a month. You're helping 200 kids. The next one is where Leonie and I got to about 15 months into the business. This is really the exciting part. This is where some of the men would say to their wives, I think I need to join you, or I think I can now stop my job and join you on a full-time basis. This is really an exciting level. Your income is now between 30 to 50,000 Rand a month, and you are actually helping 400 kids with that malnutrition program that we have. The next level is bronze presidential director, where your income grows beyond 80,000. Thereafter, it just goes fantastic. Silver presidential director at 100 to 150,000. The next level is gold presidential director. Now you're earning close to about 200,000. You're helping 2,400 kids that you're feeding on a monthly basis. Isn't that super special? The next level is the platinum presidential director. At this level, you're feeding 3,200 kids. You're earning way more than 200,000 Rand per month. Folks, this is not the maximum level that you can get to, because we have said to you earlier on, there's just no limit with this business. There's no limit. So the limit has not been reached in this business, and we would love for you. There's so much more work that we need to do, and we would love for you to join this business because there's so much more work that needs to be done. Now, folks, we've talked a little about the Mission 5 Million program and personal development, because that's what happens to us when we join this amazing business. Up next, we have Gold Director, and they are a new Gold Director couple, Dawn Cunningham. Dawn, will you please share with us that excitement about Mission 5 Million and the personal development, please? Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Johan. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share on this call. And to you and Leonie and Heike and Geraldine for your support and always being there on the sidelines with the pom-poms and urging us on to change lives. And talking about changing lives, this is one of the topics that really touches my heart. And when I was sitting in LB and Clark's lounge listening to the story, this is the one reason why I joined the business, because it speaks to who I want to be. I have an immense love for children, and hearing about what M5M does and how they make sure that they feed they feed millions of children with our purchases that we make was just it really. I know I'm in the right company. I'm rubbing shoulders with the right people. So what M5M is it's a donation by consumption project that they have. They are looking Manitech looked at children and realized that about 1.8 million children die from malnutrition, and not that they don't get food, but that they don't get the right nutrition. And we all know that balanced meals are required for development in children, motor skills, learning abilities, and just cognitive brain development is absolutely critical in very young children from up till the age of 8, 9. But what M5M does is specifically looks to get this phytoblend powder into feeding facilities, schools, orphanages, and that type of stuff to make sure that the children get this product. And it, like I say, it's something that really touches my heart. What I really love, and what really sold me on M5M is that it's in South Africa, and that's how Manitech came into South Africa, on the back of the M5M project. And that's just fantastic. And on the personal development side, something that has definitely changed the lives of everyone in our household. We are avid readers. We listen to Toms. We listen to audiobooks. We have monthly training where we get to just cement the nuts and bolts, and every training there's something new that I learn. And the best part is I'm learning from the leaders in the business, the people that have got the fruits on the trees, and learning how they've stumbled maybe helps me and everybody else in the business make sure that they avoid those pitfalls and identify those pitfalls, which is fantastic. The coaching, counseling, you can request it weekly, monthly. We have our counsellors living next. We're fortunate that our counsellors live right next door to us. So we're just a phone call away and saying, we're coming over. We have this thing that we need to discuss, and they're always available. And that's what I love about the business. It's really a team effort. And when I say rubbing shoulders with the right people, it's creating those mastermind environment where everybody is on the same track and everybody leverages off of each other. And definitely Manitech helps you develop that mastermind system and develop those goals, and not just the goals, but those dreams. It's just something that has really changed the lives of everyone in our house, including our adult children who also benefit from this personal development. Thank you very much, Johan and Leonie.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Yes, this opportunity or this company really changes your whole life. So that concludes our presentation for tonight, or this seed that we want to sow tonight. So if not this, then what? You know what? 2 years ago, I was in a bad spot. I thought having my own time and not driving kids around, that would fulfill me, and it didn't, because by the 3rd month, I was totally depressed. And they say that Manitech finds you. So you are on this call tonight for a reason. And only you will know what the reason is. But I've changed totally. I did this. I started this for money, but it's not about money anymore. It's the nice feeling when you help somebody that's in need of good health, when you can change their health. People that just need, even if it's just 2,000 or 3,000 rand a month, which can be a car payment, if they only short that to make their lives better, it's so rewarding to do this for me. So I want to thank you all for your time. It was a privilege spending the last hour with you, and thanks for your patience. And we really, really hope that you would join our Manitech family. You will never, ever regret it, because it will change you. It will change your health. You will help so many people. And we need people. We really need more people to do what we do, so that we can put a whole, like a nutrition blanket, over South Africa and heal our country and our fellow countrymen. So thank you. That's all from our side. You must have an awesome night, and God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Keep well, and we'll talk to you soon. Keep well. Bye.